So this is what you need. 2 of these, each of these, 4 hose ends, and 2 of these. Let me cut it and tell you I forgot a couple parts. 640, 863, 640, 853. These go on the intake, on the back of the intake fuel rails. So don't forget those. You gotta have 1 of each. And that's for his system to go from intake all the way to sending unit. Back in this thing, hood, LV, it's your boy KJ. We gonna work on doing some fuel lines. A lot of people ask about these fuel lines. I've done it once before, and it's not that bad. So what we got is, we got a bunch of Summit fuel line connectors and fittings is what they call. And these particular ones need an 11/16 wrench, 3/4 wrench, 19 millimeter. Need a Dremel. It's probably a better tool out there. Some kind of cutting wheel. But this is what I use, if I recall. It's been a long time since I've done them, so we're gonna give it a shot from start to finish right here, and just kind of show y'all that y'all can do the same stuff. So don't be afraid of it. So, all right, what we're gonna do? Tape your end right here, because we're gonna get you a fresh start. Just tape it right here. Try to keep it straight. Yeah, it don't really gotta be straight, but just try to keep it straight. Tape it 2 or 3 times. I normally take it off the. I'll rip a roll off, you know what I'm saying? And then do it that way. Yeah, roll that around a couple times. He tried to do it a few other ways, just fitting it on, and it's not possible. This braided stuff, I mean, there's so many different ways you would think would work, and it just ain't gonna work. That stuff gets sprayed up on you right there, and you got no shot. All right, so what we're gonna do now is you're gonna cut it and make your first connection. All right, cut right down the middle. Cut right down the middle. Hey, as fast as you can too. Straight cut, straight through. Might need to turn it up. Turn it up. See that? Show the people. See, yesterday he tried it a different way. Look how smooth that is. Trying to get it in focus right there. But anyway, it's real smooth and perfect. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start with your fuel sending unit side. So take that off. This tape comes off. Be careful with it. Yeah, pull towards you so it keeps the threads going that way. Right, now see them threads? See how perfect them threads are? Now, you gotta put that on as best you can. Then we're gonna use a socket and a ratchet.
I wanna hit it with, let me hit it with that.
You ain't gotta hit it with nothing.
It knocked them down.
You ain't gotta hit it with nothing, bro. You ain't gotta hit it with nothing. You ain't gotta hit it with nothing, bro. We need to take the socket. What did I do with it? This. Yeah, you gotta hold that thing tight. You gotta push the hose and turn the socket and see, is it coming? Is it coming?
Yeah.
It is, ain't it?
I'm on.
Put a couple more clicks on it. You should be good. Okay. Look at that. If you can see in there, the hose is all the way to the neck inside the fitting right there. So this side is done. So really, this comes off his sending unit. This goes in there and expands and pushes the hose against the fitting. That's how it works. So now it's time to really take all this over there to the vise and get this piece in here, and this side will be done. All right, so now we're gonna get the actual fitting in. So I put a blue shop rag around it so it wouldn't damage it. Let me run over there and get you one real quick. All right, I hold it and you tighten. All right, so now you take the fitting. It's gonna be hard to go. You gotta use the ratchet. Use the wrench.
There you go.
Nah, it ain't gonna push it back up. I can't remember which one it was though. The bigger one. That thing ain't tight enough. You need to tighten that more. That thing needs to be rock solid. I usually like to line them up, but I mean sometimes they ain't gonna line up. Sometimes you just gonna get it a certain length and it's good. See, that's where the tool, that's where the actual anodized tool come in, but anybody gonna see that, so that's why I don't worry about it. Yeah. You want to spend $39 on the tool?
Nah.
Just to keep the marks off that thing?
Yeah. If you're looking that hard, then you too close to my truck.
All right, so we got one 20-foot length of hose, as you see them toting it off. And now we can come off his sending unit and run it to his fuel filter and mark exactly how long we need it. As you know, it's got a flow, so it actually goes this way. Let us get this set up right quick and we'll be right back. All right, that fitting is what go on the sending unit. So go ahead and put your fitting in. Is that right? Perfect. Tight.
Yeah.
All right. So you're gonna send that down through inside your frame rail like it normally can. And
so I'll send that back up through you, right?
Yeah. Exactly. Inside the rail. It should come. Yeah, send it to me. It's supposed to come under.
You got it?
Yeah, come on up here so I can videotape it. Start spinning it on. Just start tightening it on there by hand first so it's on there. Right, let's see. Wipe it off. See, that's the first one. That's the first one right there. So now, as you can see, that line is supposed to go to his fuel filter, right? So now, we gotta put the fuel filter in line where it go and measure.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? That's what's next. Let's see if we can get that on footage. Hold on. The things we do for the channel, baby. All right. All right, so that's his fuel filter. So we're doing that side. So he measuring.
I'm gonna take it to probably right.
You want a little slack in it. Put it around. Remember, we're gonna cut in the middle of the tape. It's a little dark under here. I apologize, people. Well, looking at the monitor, it look like it's dark. It might be all right. So see, you ain't even gotta really do it right there. You can come out and do it the right way if you want to.
I got it. We'll get it. It's straight.
All right. Yeah. All right, we're doing our taping part, and then we're gonna pull it back out. We're gonna cut it, and then that line will be done.
So at this point, we'll
now
be
we gotta take it out.
We'll be doing doing two ends. So you know when we cut it half,
yeah,
we'll do that end, then we'll go ahead and do the other end.
Exactly. You're right. You just confused me a little bit, but you're right. Now we're gonna take that off so we can get it out, take it to the trailer, and cut it the right way. All right, this is gonna be the fuel filter side. Got your goggles on, Mr. Safety Man?
Oh yeah.
Hey, you wanna go as fast as possible so you reduce the burns and stuff. You always wanna cut it. Look how you cut that.
Mm-hmm.
It'll work. Just for, future reference.
Yeah.
Try to keep it straight. All right, he's taking the tape off. Socket put you on in there.
It's in there.
All Oh yeah, you good. Go ahead and tighten that on in there.
I'm gonna go and do this.
You wanna go do that one too?
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll knock these out, cuz. Once you cut, you got two ends.
So look at there. That's the first one. This is fuel sending unit to fuel filter. That's completed. Well, once we tighten that down, of course. We'll go do it all at the same time.
But that's a good looking fuel line right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Yeah, pull that way so the ends stay that way. Yeah, pull away from you. Yeah. And try not to, it should go right in there. Oh, yep, there you go, boy, you learning something, boy. This side gonna be fuel filter to intake.
All the way.
All the way.
I'm gonna push that one all the way through. Might have to back that up a little bit.
Back that off a little bit if you can. That thing gotta go down through there. Strong, man.
My bad. I think we can get in there though. Yeah. Yeah. All right.
All right, so you're gonna take it to the vise, right?
Yeah.
All right, we got two sides and we're going to the vise. Completely flat. There you go. Tighten that something good. There you go.
The last one got hot.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's friction there. Yeah, you want enough of it out so you can get all the way without redoing the vise. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you need to bring the whole line this way, I think. There you go. Tighten it up. Alright, that's that side. So that one piece. This the sending unit to fuel filter side. Leave a little bit out so you don't have to readjust it. There we go. Put an intake out on the trailer.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna just do a little quick demonstration and then we're out of here for the day. We'll continue tomorrow. That's it. Alright. This will be on his sending unit. That's gonna come from his sending unit. It's gonna go to his fuel filter. As you can see right there. Come out of his fuel filter. And it's gonna run to his fuel rail. We ain't done this side yet because we gotta measure it. We gotta cut and measure. But basically it's gonna go to his fuel rail. And then we got one more line to do off the other sending unit. And it gonna come straight to the other fitting. That's it for today. We're gonna finish this up tomorrow hopefully, and then we'll chop and screw it all up, get it to y'all, and y'all too will know how to run your own fuel lines and fittings. We'll holler at you.
We'll holler.
Peace.
We back.
Hey, back in this thing. Another day. This is the next day. Finna get cracking. Hopefully when we get done here shortly, the whole fuel lines will be done for the truck. So
Oh yeah.
we're gonna tape it again. We're showing y'all the whole process. You know, could have just showed you one or two and been done with it, but you know, I like when somebody can see something get completed. There you go. That's what I like to do. Take the tape off. Always keep the tape nice and tight. This time we're gonna try coming off the edge. We want to try coming off the edge so he can go straight down with it.
I'm glad. Safety first. You want no little metal popping in your eye. I hope.
When you pull that tape off, the end's supposed to be pretty clean. That one is the worst one we did so far, but it should work. That ain't that side. That side.
I think it was a little fat.
It was a push lock fitting in there when I gave it to him. He pulled the fitting out, but the whole hose is fat from that push lock been in there for months.
Yeah.
So we're gonna take it back some, cause that's gonna be too hard to get the cap on if y'all can see. So let's go back some more. Oh, you taping that shit kind of weird, but it's all good though.
Yeah, that wave though.
Way better. Look at that. Look how nice and clean that is right there. Get it to focus. Perfect. I might need to start doing these fuel line folk, huh?
We might.
Oh, trying to steal my hustle.
We might.
They're trying to steal my hustle. I hear you, boy. Good.
Yeah.
Alright. That's that side. We need to measure, cut the other side. We should be pretty straight here. We take it to the device after a while once we cut the other side. Alright, we'll get back with y'all in a second. I'm gonna drop it to you right down through the We gotta measure to the intake. We gotta measure all the way to the intake so he knows.
Do you go outside or inside?
Inside. Go inside that frame rail. I always try to take it inside if you can.
That come up over that head, them headers.
Right. Well, really, I come up right here by the header along the firewall, like this. That's how mine runs, right to the intake. Your motor look like it's a little bit farther back than mine, but you want to come to the side there. So you're gonna zip tie it right there and then come up like this. You gotta have something to zip tie it to though. That'll be fine. You got the fuel filter back in the spot?
Yep. It's sitting in it.
All right, now come out here and take a look and see what you like. See that? You bring your fuel line up, see how your line is going to your intake?
Yeah.
Just, I'll go get the tape for you. You bend it how you want. Leave the slack like you said you thought you wanted, so he know where he want to come to on the intake. Intake looks little, so you painted the blue?
I just did a little blue speck, like a dust.
Yeah, give it just a little bit of blue look to it.
Painted it black, then I
hit it with a little blue.
Yeah, I just dusted it. So it might rub off, but it might not. It might not stay on, but it is what it is. The black ain't gonna come off. Alrighty.
Alright, now you gotta pull it all the way back out. You can pull my end to you, or you can pull that back. I can pull that back through.
I'm gonna pull the small end me.
Okay. Pull it out. It's just trial and error, man. Measure, what do they call it? Measure twice, cut once?
Yeah.
Yeah, don't measure once and cut twice. You'd be fucked up there. Look at that one. We almost got 2 levels to it.
Yeah. We still might have to shorten it.
Yeah.
If they're too long, then we still got to cut this off.
Yeah. We'll do a better cut next time.
Yeah.
One more fitting. I'm gonna put all these together and show the part numbers here in a minute. Make it easy on them, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it's pretty hard trying to figure out what damn fittings you need. Look at that. That's a clean cut right there, boy.
Got enough. We got enough.
That's the other side?
Yeah.
Okay.
They go all the way up. Easy peasy.
Yep.
Got one done.
Show how it looks before you push it in. So you just got to be threaded down, and it expands the hose against this fitting right here. So that's why you put it in there and turn that.
And again, y'all, we new to this, so if we can do it, y'all can do it.
Yeah, this is only my second time. Second time doing them. You know, did 2 hoses each time, but That was a year and a half ago when I did them last. Yeah, tighten that sucker down.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'll measure one more time.
So we done for the filter side. Tighten all these up. Run them to the intake. That's it. So the last hose you got to do is the long one that go from the intake to the sending unit. So you're gonna pull it through. You can run it how you want later. Just make sure the length is right, you know?
Yeah.
Because we got to take it out anyway. You just running it, you're just mocking it up right now. Pull it all the way. I'm gonna put this on the back of the intake just so you know. Man, I set the camera down and it set down perfect. It just caught me threading this whole thing on.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah. So you gotta run it, you know, of course you want it up like this. So you leave it slack like you want it. He likes it along the firewall. I think his engine's sitting back a little farther than mine is. But yeah, it's on the intake. So you run it like you want it. Send it up through the back right here, then we'll measure and cut. Keep sending it. Underneath there. Yeah, you want a little slack for sure.
Right.
I'm gonna pull it tight and then you just pull it back. That's tight.
All right.
You pull it back slowly and get as much slack as you want.
All right.
That's how you want it?
Yeah.
All right. You come while I hold it and you come take a look. You hold it and I get the tape for you. Remember, hold it right there. Remember, we gotta put the fitting on. It's in my pocket. So your fitting gonna go.
Yeah, that should be enough right there. Back down a little bit, still give us a little play.
You sure you want that much or you want to do about right here?
Nah, I'll take that much.
You take that much?
Yeah, I'm gonna take that much right now.
Okay. Take it off the intake and then pull it back through so you don't mess up your fitting.
I got a lot left.
Yeah. That was a 20-foot roll I gave you.
Hey, I thought we were gonna have just enough.
It's the last piece of it, people. Try to turn that speed up and go right down through it. Try that this time.
All right. Yeah, this the end we need. We need the other end.
What's in the box?
The summit. Nah, the fitting you got. You got that fast?
Yeah. I sure did. So we got an extra summit fit in there. Hose end.
Yeah.
Don't we?
Yep.
Somebody will need it. I might need it or something.
Send it to one of your subscribers.
If I need it, I'm gonna send it to myself.
Y'all see how he is, don't you? I'm trying to help one of y'all.
Turn this way. When you're screwing this on like this, don't go too far. It'll jam the hose up in there. That's perfect. Yep. You can see, y'all probably can't see it, but the hose is up against the threads on the inside. You'll know what we're talking about when you do it yourself. You ain't necessarily got to use the paper towel method, but I feel like it protects it a little bit better. Metal on metal. Something gonna scratch. The last one in, boy, and you're gonna be ready to rock and roll, man, and then your own fuel line.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Fuel line done.
It get hot, don't it? When you be spinning it like that, so it get hot. All right, hey, let's go lay it on the trailer. We're gonna see what the finished product look like. Come off the intake to the fuel filter to the sending unit with that 45-degree angle. Then the other one gonna come off the intake and come all the way back to the sending unit as well. What you think, bro?
I like it.
Not bad, is it?
Nah, not bad as I thought.
The hardest part is figuring out what fittings you need. I'm gonna try to get them all rounded up, all the part numbers, and lay them on the trailer so y'all can see what y'all need. All right, so this is what we use for his setup. This is what we got. He's got this fuel filter right here. It's a GF652. We got this 45-degree angle. It's 2 of those to go to the sending unit. Y'all see the number?
Summit brand.
Summit brand, you need 2 of those. Then you got these 2 that come off the sending unit. We don't know which one is which, but you need them both. That number and that number. You need 4 hose ends. That's these. And those are the numbers on those. Then you need 2 of these. These go in the fuel filter. They adapt for the fuel filter. You need 2 of them. And that's 648/060. So this is what you need. 2 of these. Each of these. 4 hose ends. And 2 of these. And that's for his system to go from intake all the way to sending unit. I didn't even do that on my build. I went from the fuel filter, which you can do. And you'll need less of this stuff. You can figure that out. But if you want to go from intake all the way to the fuel sending unit, that's what you need. Let me cut it and tell you I forgot a couple parts. 648/63, 648/53. These go on the intake, on the back of the intake fuel rails. So don't forget those. You gotta have 1 of each. These are tools that we used. Dremel with a cutoff wheel, some masking tape, 3/4 wrench, 11/16 wrench, and this is a 19 socket. Socket and ratchet. We're gonna try to get this thing installed right quick. It's hot as hell, but if we can get it installed, y'all will see the finished product.
Hot.
Maybe you'll see the finished product. Let's see if we can do it. So we working on it now. He's trying to send he mocking them up. As you can see, there's many ways to run your fuel lines. We're gonna keep them away from them headers, but he's just mocking it up, doing a quick mock up, see what kind of direction he wanna go with it. But we mocking them up now. If you can send the other one through the back.
I did a little bit. I think it's sitting on the rail. You can see it. You see it?
Yeah.
How long room you got?
You gotta line that sucker up just right. Is it? Yep. So you tighten it. Remember, tighten it. So once you put that bed on, we're done. Turn it the way you want it and tighten it down. That's some good work right there. Made me think about doing mine from the sending unit on the next 2 trucks. You don't necessarily have to though. The metal lines from factory is good, but he didn't have them. Somebody gave his own and ripped them out. Hold the hose, remember?
Look good to me.
Mm-hmm. You got everything underneath done? I'm gonna get up under there and get some footage of it. As y'all can see, the sending unit is gonna be either that way, coming out, and they're not tied up just yet. They got a little slack in them. Fuel filter going on to the front. You come on down and going up to the intake. Done deal. He'll tie them up later on when he get it just right, and that's it. Get my ass out from under here. Hey, what we do for the people. What? What we do for the people. Oh, that's what we do for the people, man. We do that for y'all. So that's a done deal, man. Fuel lines done and fittings. Showed y'all the whole process. Don't be afraid to do it yourself. It's real easy. Tell them something, Vince, so we can get out of here.
Oh man, I'm ready to mark all this stuff up and get my truck running, man. I miss it, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's it, man. Hey, I hope y'all enjoyed that. Hope y'all learned a little something. You know, when it's time to do your fuel lines, you can get it knocked out. So we're gonna clean all this mess up, and we're gonna be out here, man.
We'll holler.
Peace.